all set for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. And the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch made underneath by the back. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be fourth and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. Here we go on fourth with Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Oh, touch it. 180, 180. Hey, Silver. Now look at it. Hey, easy, 63, 60. Hey. Don't touch it.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles pull that in front further. 13-zip. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Now That was the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. We're working a couple yards past the line. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 16 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here's Mahomes now. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Attack!
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Oh, this is a unique look. Okay, they're going to the Emery and Henry formation, or monster formation, as it's also known here on first down. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
All right, here we go. Second down. Looking to throw Mahomes. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Yellow. 43.
Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll run Pacheco. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal.
Yellow.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs lower the deficit to a single possession. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts.
And the kick is no good. An early point after left on the table. Maybe later in this game, it's going to be a moment we look back on. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
1st down, Philadelphia.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. 14-6 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Has the 1st and more, past midfield. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles lead by 14. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles lead by 15 now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds his man Rice. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Second down.
2nd and 3 now.
2-yard line.
From the 32. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 40.
To the air, Mahomes escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Another throw from Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Again, Mahomes to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Ariza to handle it. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. underneath. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. On 4th down, Hurts. That's complete to Goddard. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Hurts to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Complete to number 6, Devontae Smith. A gain of 7 yards.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Hurts throwing again. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this 1st down. They'll go. Hurts. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Diving right side, got it! They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 41. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs facing a deficit near the break. They're set up at the 35 now. Back to the air, Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second and 6 coming up here. Pistol now for Mahomes. Rice pulls it in along the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. And that's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage.
Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. And the Eagles get to it. And no return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the off-season. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. It's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
In a good spot here, second and inches. Tight end in motion left. From the 22 on second down. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Pass didn't work on second. Let's see how that affects this third down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's him caught for the first. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Hurts yet again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On first down, Hurts. The back grabs it. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Barkley has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Play action. Hurts has it. Complete out to the right. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles grow the lead now to 22 points. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Yellow, 15.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Yellow.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Brown right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
At the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. When he reaches midfield, it starts driving into Eagles territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Another carry for him. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Yellow, yellow.
Finds Worthy, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. We'll pause for the injured player. Oh, let's really hope this is something minor. That is Patrick Mahomes, who's shaken up and getting some help there. And they've got themselves another first and 10. From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Sticking in the air with Minshew. This one's to Rice out on the right side. Solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
The Chiefs offense stayed on the field. They're going to try for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
Chiefs 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Dory Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. On the move, headed right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And now it's 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Man in motion here. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation, and he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
And taken. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you so?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10, Minshew. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 39. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third and short. Here's Minshew. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
All I can tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, Minshew. Completed to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Minshew. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They snap it. Here's Minshew. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First down, on with Barkley. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Christian Fulton, the one to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Out of the pistol, Minshew. Kelsey's got him right side. He'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second and 6 now. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Minshew working from the gun. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. There he goes, right sideline. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
No contact. Trimmer.
Putting a receiver in motion. They give to Barkley, left side. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing here, Hurts. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Good. 180.
Here's Hurts. Escapes out to the left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kid, I really don't mind that call on 3rd down. Screen or a draw, something of that nature. But here's the deal. It's boom or bust. Either you're going to influence that defense with the screen, or they're going to do what they did right there. They're going to swallow it up and force the punt.
Elliott connects there. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Here's Smith on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. I tell G, watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music. They like ready on. This is Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a zone.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Fits it through the middle. Now he's past the 25. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pages.
Chiefs 21. Harrison Butker to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd and 3 now. Man in motion, headed right. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
It's a gain of
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They go to Barkley again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and to midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Trim it.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. And he'll get them enough for a first down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Running left, this is Barkley. He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to. And keep them from piling on those yards.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. No play action. Here's Hurts. Headed out right. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. On here with Will Shipley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Silver.
Here's Saquon. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Eagles moments away from a 2-0 start. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Gets it out wide, complete. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On 2nd and 10 now. Minshew. Short pass brought in. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Jake, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Minshew on 1st down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
37-yard line.
From Little League football to the NFL, that is a play that a safety dreams of. Sees that toss play coming and is able to come downhill and knock it backwards.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road.